What's up, my Fab fam? Welcome back, my lovelies. You're watching another episode of FabuLex Makeup because it's been a hot minute since I've been in this hot seat. So today I'm starting off with an interesting mix of my primers. I'm using the Prep and Prime from M.A.C Cosmetics along with some In the Glow serum gel stuff. I don't know what it is. I just use it as a primer because it says you can. And then on top of that, I'm taking the Foundation and Concealer 2 palette from BECCA Cosmetics and using some color corrector on the hyperpigmentation on my face because we about to get flawless up in here, hundies. So I'm mixing foundations today. I'm using the Collab Radiant Foundation in the shade Tawnny and mixing that with the BECCA Cosmetics Radiant Glow something. They're both something glowy and radiant kind of foundation. And I'm blending that all over the skin with a dry beauty blender. I don't really ever use a wet one, as y'all know. And then to set that really quick, I'm just using a light layer of BH Studio Pro Foundation Setting Powder in the shade number 2.5. Or no, what? 250. So I'm also using the Collab Concealer in the shade Caramel, applying that to the highest points of the face to bring out some highlights. Also using it as a concealer, obviously. Y'all, to be real, this look was actually supposed to be for the holidays. But you know, life got in the way and this video got away from me, so I still don't know what this is going to be called, but just let you know it's a little stay. I am actually doing a cream contour today, which is something I rarely ever do, but I am using the Sculpting Stix from Colourpop Cosmetics in the shade Platonic, which is the darkest shade out of all the Sculpting Stix, and applying that to the areas that I want to, you know, chisel out, bring a little depth, and, you know, less highlight, less flatness at the same time. And once I have all that sitting on the face for a little bit, I'll blend it out with my beauty blender. Actually, no, that's a lie. I actually just blend it out with, I blend out the highlight with my beauty blender, and then I use a brush to blend out the cream contour, because I guess that's just how I like to do things. I don't know why. So yeah, y'all, I've just been super busy. I am in the process of moving, so I am going to be filming in some new areas. I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, that's one reason I haven't been showing y'all some love on the YouTube fam, but y'all on the Snapchat fam, y'all know I've been trying to keep it popping, as y'all know how I'm trying to do. And Facebook, I got all the kind of fams all branched out. But that doesn't mean that I haven't been practicing and reviewing and doing all kinds of other things aside from makeup to bring to my channel for y'all. So I'm super excited for that. So y'all better be excited for 2018 because FabuLex Makeup's gonna be taking over pretty soon. You better brace yourselves. To set the concealers, I'm using the Palladio, the Definer Contour and Highlight Palette. These are all powders using this light yellow shade all over the areas that I applied my concealers. Just make sure that they don't move and crease. And then I'm actually using a different product to set the contours with. I don't know why. I just don't think that the darker shades in that contour palette will do it for me. It's more like using like foundation shade for me. And it's, you know, it'll just lighten all the cream contours, and that's just pointless. So instead, for the contours, I'm using my Palladio matte bronzer in the shade Tina Bikini. Dusting it on with a big fluffy brush. This is one of my favorite ways to kind of airbrush my bronzer on, kind of make my highlight and everything blend together with the contour. And that's just something I've done for the past couple months. It takes a little bit longer to blend things out that way, but that's just how I like my look to be finished. So I'm slightly head over heels for this Beauty Glazed palette. This is the I Got You edition palette. This was sent to me by hip.shop.com, and thank you so much for this. This has been so much fun to play with. So first shade I'm using is Dust, and I'm going to apply that all over the crease area. And then on top of that, I'm taking the shade Pumpkin, which is a light orange. And what I'm trying to do is create a soft orange look that I can pair with a bright lip, and something that was, you know, going to be wearable for the holidays. But, you know, you can wear whatever you want. A little date makeup again, you know. Now what really brought out the orange was this Squash shade, and I applied that with a fluffy brush because I didn't want it to be super pigmented. I just wanted it to be like an orange hue, if you know what I'm talking about. So I applied it with, I think it was my E320 Mikasa brush. Then, to create some depth, I took the shade Dirt, which is probably the best description for this shade ever, and applied that to the outer third of the eyelid with a smaller brush. I can't for the life of me know where I got this brush from, but it's really, really tiny, and it's something that I use when I want to add just a little bit of depth in the, you know, outer part of the eyes. And then taking a little bit of Squash and Pumpkin and mixing those two and blending out the edges so it's a nice, flawless, seamless fade. Now, I didn't find this step completely necessary, but I used a little bit of shimmer from the Aurora Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Eclipse, and just applied that to the eyelid area. And then on top of that, I put the shade Glitter from the Beauty Glazed palette, which I thought was just an interesting name for a glitter, was just to call it glitter, but you know. And then did a little bit of false lash magic. And then sealed them lashes in with some Perversion mascara from Decay Cosmetics, top and bottom. I actually only put some pumpkin squash and a little bit of dirt underneath the lash line and then put the mascara on. I don't know why I missed that clip, but I did. And then taking some Eclipse and putting that as an actual highlight on the face because it just melts into the skin beautifully. It's one of my favorite highlights at the moment. As you can see, I hit pan on 2 of them right now. Haven't found uses for the green and blue, but you know, there's time for that. And I'm kind of upset that I don't know what the melted matte lipstick one is called because the labeling on the back came off, so I have no clue what it's called. But it's a dark, deep, you know, like wine red, I guess is what people call it. It's kind of red. And then in the middle, I took some Tarteist lip paint, and that was in the shade Devoted, I believe. And it's like a I don't know, like an orangey red based color. I love the way they kind of melted together though. I also set my face again with some Lavender Prep and Prime from M.A.C Cosmetics, and bada bing bada boom, hunties, we have a finished look again from FabuLex makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. It's good to be back. I missed y'all. If you enjoy this, don't forget to thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Give a share as well. And join up on all the other social media. Much love, fam.